What's that? That vibration?
Hey, wait! Someone is coming!
You haven't given up yet?
It's all over for us.
What do you mean?
I just received a message from my boss. This space colony Ark is currently approaching the Earth at an incredible velocity. It probably will impact Earth.
What's that on the screen?
This is a death sentence for every human being on Earth. If my calculations are correct, the space colony Ark will impact the Earth in 27 minutes and 53 seconds. All of you will be destroyed, along with your beloved planet Earth. I plan to give you a taste of my revenge once all the 7 Chaos Emeralds are collected. Once I initiate this program, it cannot be disabled. All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my loss and despair.
Is there anything else you want to say?
No.
Ready!
What's going on here? Who is that?
I plan to give you a taste of my revenge.
The vibration's getting
once all the
worse.
Professor Gerald Robotnik, one of the greatest scientific minds in the world, and my grandfather.
What? I knew you were behind all this. Stop it right now, or else...
I'd have done this a long time ago if I had the chance.
What do you mean?
You're pretty persistent for a hedgehog, aren't you? You're still alive. huh?
Just letting Knuckles pilot the shuttle on the way over here was more dangerous than you could ever be.
What is this?
This is my grandfather's diary.
I don't quite know what happened or what went wrong. Was it a mistake to create the ultimate life form? I thought it would be something that would benefit mankind, but then the military guards landed on the colony that day. They were sent to destroy the research project that I had been working on. My colleagues at the research facility, my granddaughter, Maria, I hope you are all safe. The colony was completely shut down, probably to keep the prototype from falling into the wrong hands.
The Ark was shut down under the premise that there had been an accident. I found Maria's name among those who died when the Ark was shut down. She meant everything to me, and I couldn't bear the thought that she died because of my research. I lost everything. I had nothing more to live for. I went insane. All I could think about was to avenge her. Somehow, some way. I got scared as I no longer was able to control my thoughts. All I could think about was that I wanted it all to be based on my original projections. I was able to complete my project, Shadow. I designed its mind to be perfect. Pure. I will leave everything to him. If you wish, release and awaken it
If
to the
you wish
world.
to fill the world with destruction... Oh, so that's why you released Shadow from the base.
Core of the Eclipse Cannon is now highly reactive and explosive. This is because the Chaos Emerald is overpowered. If the colony collides with Earth, it will shatter into pieces like my grandfather. That mad scientist!
That should be you, right? We have to stop the space colony now!
The space colony Ark position may have shifted due to the amount of energy given off by the emeralds. We have to stop the energy.
But how?
That's it. There is is a way to stop the energy. We have to use your emerald. You're the one that told me that the Master Emerald has the power to stop the Chaos Emerald.
That's right. If I use this, I just might be able to stop the Chaos Emerald.
The reaction of the Chaos Emeralds is moving towards the cannon's core. It may be too late.
There still may be some time left. If we pull together, we might be able to get to the shortcut that leads to the core.
No worries. Just leave it to me. I'm the world's fastest hedgehog.
Then, let's get to work!
Hey everyone, welcome to the finale of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. We are here at the freaking Audacity program's like brought forward. Hold on, I can't see the video. Okay, so we're at Cannon's core and oh, hold on a second. He's gonna start talking. There's one thing I forgot to mention about this game. The music is usually louder than the actual voices, so thank goodness for subtitles. So anyway, we are here at Cannon's core. I'm gonna turn this down a little because I can't hear myself talk. Here at Cannon's core, and basically the whole gist of the story is when Eggman threw in the last Chaos Emerald into the console, it activated a program that his grandfather left before being, well, executed. And basically what this program does is it saps the power of the Chaos Emeralds, leads it to the Cannon's core, and causes the arc to fall down towards the Earth. And when the arc impacts the Earth, it will shatter the planet into pieces. So we're gonna try to stop that. So in this level, you actually play as every single character except for Shadow. He's off doing Shadow. Anyway, Shadow's not playable yet, but we start off with Tails just trying to find the door. Just right here. His is pretty straightforward. Nothing too confusing. And after that, we switch to another character, which is Dr. Eggman. Now, you may have noticed, but there are just these little half clogs on the ground. Hold on. Oh wait, no, never mind. Aww. But those clocks that I shoot on the ground, they actually stop time briefly, and those are key for getting around with every character in general, because those, well, stop laser gates as well as moving objects for you to what am I doing? I should be bum rushing those idiots, but yeah, they stop platforms for you to walk across as well as laser gates. They come in play later. Also, if you shoot an experimental chaos while time is stopped, it'll destroy it regardless of if its head is in the body or not, like that. Yeah, so we're gonna stop time right here to move across the platforms, and I think I might screw up. I might have goofed, I don't remember. Oh no, I got it. Sweet. Yep. Whoa. Yeah, time will obviously start back up again. So, if that's like the only checkpoint in the entire level, I don't understand that. Oh, because that door across, that door right over there, it leads to the Find the Child mission. I honestly don't know if you need to do anything as Tails. I usually just run through a Tails section, then try to fly over there, or hover, excuse me. I'm not sure if Tails can do anything to help out, but if so, I don't know.
There should be a security door somewhere in this room.
So just like Tails, you gotta destroy the security door, which is right up there. First, we need to make a way there. Like that. that, we will switch to another character. And that character is... Okay, so for Rouge, it's more of a puzzle-like element to her section. First I gotta climb these pillars, and there is a time dial, I believe they're called actually, to stop time, of course. And now that time to stop, we can actually move past that current, like that. We need to find the switch to deactivate the barrier around the other switch, which drains the liquid. I'm doing this differently than usual. I usually get the invincibility. I guess I forgot about it. Yeah, there's an invincibility to the right.
Good job. Hurry. Throw the switch and drain the liquid.
Alright, now we just gotta step on the switch and we'll be done with Rouge's section. Hers is, like, the easiest, actually. Oh, I do get the invincibility. Why did I get that second? There's no point now. Ah, well. Past me and his shenanigans. Now there is a waterway with the laser gates to the top left corner. We'll be going there shortly. As... Yes, so we'll be going there as Knuckles. But like I said, we gotta deactivate the lasers first. But in order to get past this laser gate right here, though, we need to stop time. So we'll use the same time dial that Rouge used to get past her obstacle. However, this time dial won't deactivate the laser gate. We really have to go through that leads to the last security door. What we have to do is go over here, up here, and throw the switch. And that'll deactivate the laser gate to that waterway. And now dive. Now this is the section I was alluding to before, that you're underwater for the most part, so the air necklace is incredibly helpful here. If you don't have it, you can still get through by nabbing some air bubbles. They're around here somewhere. There's one right there. But it's a lot harder and more time consuming. And with this kind of setup, time is something you don't want to waste. Mainly because you gotta rely on the time dials to get past these currents, and if you screw up, you'll get pushed all the way back, and that's just wasting time, and you could drown, and yada yada yada. So I would advise to get the air necklace before coming here, your first time anyway. If you don't remember where it's at, what part did I get that? I think it was part 5 or 6. I honestly don't remember. Well, there's a switch that'll open the last security door, but what part did I get the air necklace at? I don't remember. I believe it was part... I don't remember. Hopefully y'all do. So this is the final defense system, so there's one more character. Alright, so we actually had to clear the way to the cannon's core in order to use the Master Emerald so we can reverse the energy that the Chaos Emeralds are giving off. So Sonic is basically just making his way there. It is pretty short too. We're actually almost there. Okay, so you'll notice that these designs as we're making our way towards the core look similar. If you watch my Sonic Adventure DX playthrough, you'll see that they're modeled after the Mystic Ruins as well as Lost World, which leads me to believe that Gerald Robotnik modeled this place after the Mystic Ruins in order to harness the power of the emeralds. I mean, they kind of do say that later in this part, so I'm not sure why I said it now. But I just wanted to get that out, and I got it. Hey, yay!
That was cool!
Yep, and that was the final playable level in the game, story-wise. Anyway, cutscene.
I hate it when they leave me behind. Look, it's Shadow. I really gotta stop whining. Everyone's trying their best to help out, and so must I. Shadow, we need you. Please help us.
It's all going according to plan. There's no reason for me to help them. Besides, there's no way to save anyone.
There has to be. I know that people fight over the most trivial things. Some people may be selfish, like the professor said. But they're basically good if they try their best and never give up on their wishes. They always have a reason to be happy. That's why you should help them out. Saving them is a good thing. Shadow, I beg you, please do it for them. Give them a chance.
Shadow, I beg of you, please, do it for me.
Maria!
For for all people who live on that planet, give them a chance to be happy. Let them live for their dreams. Shadow, I know you can do it. That's the reason why you were brought into this world. Sayonara, Shadow, the Hedgehog.
I promised her, and I must keep that promise. That's what Maria wished for. I've got to go now. I have to keep my promise to Maria and you.
Running animation.
What's that? It looks just like the shrine of the Master Emerald.
They probably designed the core like the shrine to harness the power of the Chaos Emeralds.
All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my loss and despair. All of you grateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my loss and despair.
Could this be the prototype of the ultimate life form that was supposed to be encapsulated?
Leave this one to me.
Shadow, what are you doing?
I'll take care of this while you run to get the Chaos Emerald.
Okay, so here we're gonna fight the Biolizard, which is the prototype of the ultimate life form. Creator is now offline. Yeah, so this might seem left field at first, but they have made hints towards this thing on several occasions. Its picture was brought up when Rouge was doing research on Shadow. In fact, that whole cutscene where she was showing him a picture of the newspaper article. I'm not sure if that was a newspaper. It might have just been some paper. But it showed a picture of the Biolizard, and she was saying this is the ultimate life form. But no, this is a prototype, and the design seems completely left field as well, but it's explained in a later game why it looks like that. But we won't be getting to that game for quite a while. Anyway, this thing can be hard at first, and I'm making it look difficult, actually, by getting hit. But it's pretty slow moving, and that was slow as well, running on the rail. But basically what you have to do is once he gets tired, it'll have to regain its energy. In order to regain its energy, it has to use its life support system, which is shoved into its back. So we gotta grind along the pipes coming from its mouth to get up there. If you try to attack its body, you'll just bounce right off. Why am I getting hit by that? Actually, I know exactly why. I'm so used to how it plays out in Sonic Generations that I'm just screwing up like a dummy. It plays differently in Sonic Generations because the entire fight is in 2D instead of 3D. So, I'm kinda... actually forgot how to fight it at first, like, crap, what do I do? But I figured it out. Now, remembering its attack patterns, that's completely different. I forgot those, but other than that, I did okay, I suppose. Nope. How did I get hit by that? Okay, since I've hit him 3 times, he's actually going to do something different. Toxic bubbles! Yeah! Basically, you just gotta homing attack using the bubbles as stepping stones and go towards the life support system. Yeah. He will shoot the bubbles at you and you might get blindsided, so just try to hustle up there. Yeah. Also, you don't want to move too far away from its mouth because if you you can easily outrun it, but if you do, the tail will just smack you back. So try to keep a steady distance from its mouth while it's chasing you, that is. My goodness. Whoa. Alright, one more hit and he throws his hands up in the air and says screw it and just tries to kill you right here and now. Levitation. But this is actually pretty easy. But if you get hit, it's kind of hard to recover. In fact, you'll more likely die if you just get hit once, because it's almost near impossible to recover. So anyway, we just took out the Biolizard, or did we? No, we didn't. Be right back.
Are the 7 chaos. Chaos is power. Power is enriched by the heart. The controller is the one that unifies the chaos. Only you can do this.
Stop the Chaos Emeralds!
Is it gone?
Is that what Chaos Control is? Since we've stopped the Chaos Emeralds, why is the space colony still on a crash course to Earth? Sonic?
So this is the final battle, the final hazard. Yeah. Because, wait, hold on, someone's gonna talk.
Can you hear me, son? Shadow? He's very weak. The red swelling area is damaged.
Yeah, as Eggman said, we just gotta aim for the red swelling areas and take it out.
Shadow, let me collect rings.
He's still very powerful. What kind of monster is this? How are you doing, son?
Anyway, you control both Sonic and Shadow, and you can switch between the two characters if you're running out of rings with one character. In order to do that, you just gotta fly over to the side, opposite side of the Biolizard. Yes. So this, believe it or not, is timed. As a matter of fact, hold on.
We're in danger. The colony will enter the atmosphere in about 4 minutes.
Here I come, you creep!
Yes, so if you dilly-daddle around like I did out of boredom, the arc will enter the atmosphere of the planet, and it'll be too much for Super Sonic or Super Shadow to handle, and they'll actually be caught off and fall towards the Earth, regardless of how many rings they have. It doesn't happen at 4 minutes, but I think around 6. So yeah, this boss is pretty much the easiest thing in the game. But I really don't have much else to say, so I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I accidentally switched to Sonic for this last hit, as you will see in a second. Yeah, I dashed through to the other side. Yeah, so this Sonic got the last hit. Anyway, that's it for this playthrough. I really do hope y'all enjoyed my take on this, and I will see you guys in my next project. No idea what it is, but I will let you know as soon as I figure it out. Take care.
No way that's getting through.
Shadow, I beg of you.
Maria!
Give them a chance to be happy.
Now, Shadow! Chaos control!
Maria, this is what you wanted, right? This is my promise I made to you.
Where is Shadow? Do you really think that the professor created him, Shadow, to carry out the revenge on all those who live here on Earth?
He was what he was. A brave and heroic hedgehog who gave his life to save this planet. Shadow the Hedgehog.
I guess you're right.
As a child, I looked up to my grandfather because of all the great things he accomplished in his life. He was my hero, and I wanted to be a great scientist like him. What? Did he really mean to destroy us?
I don't know, but what I do know is we all did it together.
You're right.
So what's next for you, Rouge? Off again to find those jewels you love so much?
Nah, I think I'm gonna give up this line of work. Too much work for too little pay. Anyway, I've got something better than jewels that I'm thinking about right now. It'll all work out. You'll see.
If you say so.
Created the ultimate life form.
What's the matter, Sonic?
Oh, it's nothing. Come on, let's go home. Dude, the planet is cool